Hey, P-Dubs. What's going on? Evening, PJ Ridiker. Hey, Paul. What's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping in so early. Yo, you want to hear a funny story, guys? So I just casually picked up this tiny little light kit. What's up, Smokey? I have 2 of these, right? It was dirt cheap. LEDs, you know, nothing crazy. And then I turned it on, and I went blind. This is the brightest thing in the world. It's so bright that it ruins my green screen. Like, my green screen just becomes a white slate behind me. It looks like I'm being raptured. It's amazing. So I have to have fun. 6-star Star-Lord? What is this? $50 for 20 promotion credits? What? So, for $100, you still can't upgrade a single character. I would, Chris, if that were the case, I wouldn't have a problem with it, man. Like, if you could buy this fucking over and over again, I'd be like, whatever, man. But, like, who is buying this? I know who. Not me, that's for sure. Hey, Then. What's up? Excited for stream, taking a break from playing The Last of Us 2. How is it? You enjoying it, Kakauer? Supposedly a gift for Father's Day. Oh my god, how much do you... I mean, I guess it's slightly better than a tie, but not better than a drill, so... What's up, man? Boop and boop. So as you know, I don't spend my energy on farming the characters that I need for the Star Wars event until the new day. So let's see what we do here. That sucked. And the reason I'm doing this is in case the double drop hits, I want to be able to spend my energy before and after. I do have to reset. I can't afford to get 0 in a day. Oh, nope, I guess I can. Thanks, Groot. Whew. That hurt. That hurt a lot. So, what do we have? We have... So we're definitely getting the Star Wars, right? Like, that's not changing. That's... Star Wars is being unlocked. But I'm still not entirely convinced that I can't get him. Poor RNG? No, that's standard RNG for this game. Total of 5 lazy days? Dope! Happy to hear that, man. What a stitch up. So Groot and Ravager Bruiser, I'm actually incredibly confident they'll be done. Seriously. Like, I'm very confident that I will have these guys before the end of the Star Wars event. Yondu is where I'm being a little bit skeptical. Yeah. Poor Yondu. Oh, that's fine. Boop and boop. So, 1 week in, I'm sorry. Let's look at the numbers and see what I'm doing, right? Oh, let me go back and get this dumb thing done. Gonna be short Yondu? Yeah, man. It's a burn. It hurts. No, you're fine. Nope. Alright. Basic ore. Do you have a Mega Orb? I believe I do. Nope. No Mega Orb for Tony. I will get one probably after this Blitz. Need one shard for Shocker? Oh, yeah. Well, did you see my Mega Orb? It gave me 50 Mantis the other day. The day I got a maxed out Mantis, or 6-star Mantis, it gave me Mantis. I was like, oh, good, thank you. Good seed, open red stars. It's not a good seed. Nothing about what I pulled was recognition of a good seed. But getting a good pull does not mean you're in a good seed. Getting multiple good pulls is good seed. So here, for example, if I get a million drop out of this gold orb, I'll open 2 gold orbs because I don't really have to worry about it. If I get a mill out of any of the gold orbs, then I'd probably be in a good seed. Let's see. Alright, I'm in a purple seed. Alright, I'm in a purple and blue seed. I'll open a couple red stars. Well, that doesn't feel good. Yes, this would be my free-to-play account. Yep, no good seed. Save them for Whale Wars. I'm about to get 5 more, dude. I'm about to get a ton more. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, I'm running Helithor, Miles, CM, and Loki. Where? No, Sif doesn't replace anybody. Sif removes from that team. She doesn't add. Unless your Thor is ridiculously diesel, then you can get a little bit more value out of Thor. What's going on, Goofy? Ah, so many cum bottles that I will never have. Okay. There is not much else I can do now we play the Star Wars waiting game. We'll buy that, and we'll open about 2 Blitz Orbs? 3. No. 2. Yeah, 2's fine. I just always want to be able to buy another one when it comes up. Check the raid store. Absolutely not. No. And nah, I don't think that's worth it. Let's see what gear comes up. I'm always gonna need tech gear. 172. I think I need 200 total for all the stuff I'm doing. Didn't you get notified today? Weird. Sorry, I don't know why this is choosing to repeat. There we go. There we go. Just got out of the gym, first day back since November. Damn, man. Alien spores for SSM. Do I need them? Oh, purple alien spores? Dude, I don't get out of bed for purple alien spores. We are not working on we are not working on Heimdall. We're trying to get Magneto next. You mean these? No, I'll be fine. Vision would be better than Drax? No. They're different. They don't do the same thing. Drax protects Rocket and Minerva. Vision gives them a little bit more sustainability, but it does nothing to protect them. Like, they do different things. So, how long you been on this account? Dude, read the title. Read the title of the stream, man. Vision giving rocket is helpful. It's not more helpful than them not taking damage. How close are you on 6-star? Close. I have no doubt in my mind that I'll get Ravager, Bruiser, and Groot. No, it's just over 4 months. No doubt that these guys are going to be 6. Yondu is the problem. Yondu has been very stubborn. Are you been double farming? No. I'm doing a back-to-back double farm on the double drop day. So that's why 8 o'clock every day, my time, I come in and I farm these characters. Because when the double drop event happens for the characters that I need to farm, I want to be able to do it that day and then the next day. Be arena team with Star Wars after the event? Oh, I don't know yet. I have to see how high, what I can hold against, you know? The reason, what you're seeing here, am I confident you'll get IW? I have no intention of getting a 6-star IW. Am I confident? Well, the only 2 characters I need are Green Goblin and Shocker. Congrats, Marcus. The only, So, no. Because these are, like, impossible to farm characters. I don't think I'll be able to get Shocker in time. Like, legitimately. Which means I'll have to deviate slightly from my plan of IW at the result of getting a, like a 6-star Star Wars. Now, keep in mind, if I was under any other circumstances, this would be done, right? What would have happened is I would have hard stopped once these characters were all 5, except Groot, which you guys know. I already answered that, Michael. That's what I said. I said, I don't know. I specifically said, I don't know. I think Shocker is going to be the problem. I think I'm going to barely miss. No, it's fine. I'm already going to barely miss a 6 red star Wars. If you're missing it, and it, like, dude, if I wasn't playing free-to-play, I'd have already bought, like, one of these packs. Probably this one, obviously. But I am free to play, so I'm not doing it. No. Do I think... okay. So... That's true. I'm never mad. Who are you farming for mags? I'm searching for some sunshine. Just need one ray through the dark skies. Done. Probably Psylocke. Actually, almost definitely Psylocke. I haven't decided if Storm is on the list yet, but Juggernaut. So it's those 3 characters. Mystique is number 4. Number 5, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get Sabretooth or Storm. And I don't like triple farming node farm characters. So, like, I'm already doing Mystique and Psylocke. But I'm not starting that until after IW. Hey, JD Bets. All of gear tier? There's no such thing as gear tier. Gear tier is not a relevant stat. The only things you need to know is the power level of your character and where good stopping points are. So, once you take a character to gear tier 10, 6664, you can consider them done if you're interested in working up other teams. So if you're bringing an entire team up to, or a character up to level 60-ish, whatever, a little bit higher, gear tier 10, 6664, the character is done. Not all characters are perfect at that level, but you can be confident that that character or that team is going to do what it's supposed to do. Usually around that level, your team's power is between 100 and 150k, depending on stars and red stars and stuff like that. So that's okay. That's an adequate investment for a team to see them do what they're supposed to do. Some teams, or characters specifically, have additional value, like Symbiote Spider-Man, or Hela, or CM, where you can invest more in them because you're using them in raids or whatever. Happy to help, man. I got Pyro, Jugs, and Wolverine at 5. Sabretooth is going to be tough. Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily try to get Sabretooth up, so I'm not sure. What would be the step after Gear Tier 106664? Move on to the next team. Move on to the next team. You only invest in characters until they can't do what they're supposed to do. Like, there's no reason to have a 400k team that's not your arena team or your U7 raid team. It doesn't exist. Not even your war defense team needs to be 400k. If you're a free-to-play or casual spender and you have a single team over 400k, think of all of the value you miss by having better teams. When's the next Star Wars event? About 3 months after this one ends. So for the Star Wars conversation... Hey, Marina. We have 3 days left, right? So we have 3 days left for the Star Wars event to start. After that, we have 3 days. So I have exactly 6 days to get the remaining shards I need. Now, take your time. Real quick. Ravager Bruiser. I need 50 shards. I need an average about 8 shards a day for Ravager Bruiser. With the double drop, that's a very reasonable number. So, I think Ravager Bruiser is fine. The exact same conversation goes for Groot. I think that I need to average about 9 shards a day for Groot. I think with the double drop, I think that's a reasonable number. Yondu is the problem. I need 90 shards of Yondu over the next 6 days. I need to average 15 shards a day. So my goal is, hopefully, by the time the double drop comes around, I am close enough to Ravager Bruiser and Groot that I can afford to spend all of my remaining cores on Yondu. That's my goal. And again, I'm only doing this to see if I can. The heads-up smart decision for me, right, as a free-to-play player, and I can't stress this enough, the average smart decision for me would have been to leave them at 5, work on the Sinister 6. Had I done that, I promise you I'd already have a 5-star Sinister 60. That is the advice that I would give to a player who literally cannot spend money and is only basing their stuff on their value. The only reason I was able to make a push for 6-star Star-Lord, the only reason, is because the Star-Lord event was delayed by, no joke, 3 weeks. I think the other offer's fine. The good news, I'm about to unlock Star-Lord, IW, Shuri, and Fury, and Magneto since I started fun. Oh, Jesus Christ. Happy to help, man. Yeah, it's totally fine, Cody. Dude, that team can do it at like 50k. Star-Lord, Rocket, Minerva. Star-Lord, Rocket, Thanos, Minerva, and Drax at 150k will go coast to coast in U6 up to difficulty 3. If you don't have those characters, you're not asking the right questions. Should I SSM tier... should I tier 4 SSM's passive? I don't know. What's the rest of your team look like? It's a good investment. I did. I immediately did. I want him to have a 100% drain, so I did that. I think it's the single best investment you can make in Symbiote Spider-Man. What's up, Jason? Don't you mean Groot, not Drax? What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Drax? I meant Groot. I meant the BKT. Yeah. The BKT is the best for your investment value you're going to get completing all U6 nodes, as well as Gamma, Beta, Gamma, Alpha, and Beta raids. You will not get better value than using the BKT in those fights earlier. Now, I don't necessarily think you need to bring those characters up to like 200 or 300k to do what you have to do, but you have the opportunity to if you need to. You can use aim in U6 early, I just wouldn't. Or you can use the shield minions. You can have a 300k shield minion team. You can use anything. It's not about what you can and can't use. It's about what's the most efficient use of your time and money. And by extension, your resources. The BKT is still the most efficient team in the game. Requires literally 1 tier 4. Isn't worth it for you 7, right? The BKT as its core isn't. But there's no any one team that's good at U7. There's actually probably about 20 characters that you can use in U7, and then there's like 3 or 4 that are like perfect. What are the best characters for U6 for a mid player? Star-Lord, Minerva, Rocket, Thanos, and Groot. The best doesn't change because people don't have it. What initial team would be good for U7? Depending on... Well, considering the fact that you've probably unlocked Ultron at this point, a really good U7 team is a, like, Tech Wing hybrid. Is there considered an optimal position for guarding? Yes, I just made a video. Check it out. What team should I focus leveling to get through Hero 7? I'm trying to eventually get hella farmable. I can't answer that question. If you're exclusively working on what you have to do in order to farm a character, like I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I assume he meant villains. I just read what he said. I'm going to use my Sinister 6 with like maybe one with either Hydra Scientist or AIM Researcher, whomever I have the ability to invest in first. How hard is the grind for SSM? Pretty hard. U7 normally just needs a normal team at Gear 11. Difficulty 1. Feels like you have to go 12. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, the placement that you see, when I do the team battle, that placement is the placement of the team. So when they show up on the screen, it's like, there it is. So it's Star-Lord, Rocket, Mantis, Groot, Drax as the full Guardians. You have to beat Hero 7 before you play 7-1. Yeah. Yeah. But now you're asking 7 different questions. You're like, which 3 teams do I need to clear Hero 7 before I can move into villains to farm Hela? And the answer to that question is, don't. Like, don't worry about that. Worry about the things you can control, and as time progresses, you know these things can work out. Like, they have to. Not every single decision you make has to be planned. You have to be like water. You have to be flowing until you crash. That's it. So in this game, you are flowing towards Guardians, and then you get Star-Lord, which is the crash, and then you flow towards the Sinister 6, so you get 2 more legendaries that are phenomenal for U7. Just throwing that out there. And the team you get is totally reliable with like 1 or 2 substitutions to complete other content that you need to do. So 3 aces right there. Like, it's flowing until you crash. How important is gear tier for Star-Lord event? Not much. It's only important if you can't do it. But as a rule of thumb, everybody should always, when an event goes live and you're done farming the characters, you should make sure you save the materials so you can level them up in case something goes wrong. How do you think Shuri, Scientist Supreme, Groot, Rocket, and Star-Lord will do in Dark Dimension 2? Pretty poorly. Like, they'll be okay. You'll be able to probably clear it in, like... If I had to guess off the top of my head, you might be maybe a week or plus. If you're not spending charges and you're just doing 1 fight. Fights are going to be long, but that team is incredibly inefficient. What arena team do you like out of Star-Lord, Ultron, IW, Rocket, Hela, Groot, SSM? I like Star-Lord. You have Ultron? If you have Ultron, Star-Lord loses a little bit of value for arena, but not a lot. So I would probably use Symbiote Spider-Man. No, I would just use, yeah, no, I'd use Star-Lord. No, I wouldn't even use Star Wars. He's not necessary. I'd use Ultron, IW, Groot, Hela, SSM for that team. Why aren't you using Gamora for the Star Wars event? Because Gamora sucks. She's impossible to fucking farm. 2 reasons. How would Star Wars, Minerva, Rocket, Groot do in Dark Dimension 2? Fine, but you don't need Rocket. You don't have to put anything into Rocket. You could use Star Wars, Minerva, and Groot is good enough. You don't need Rocket. Rocket doesn't do enough. How long do you think your Dark Dimension 2 will take? My Dark Dimension 2? No idea. I don't know what I'm going in with yet. No problem, man. What's up, T? How do you know when the system... It was supposed to come back like 4 days ago, but they've pushed it back. So now I have no idea. What tier 4s are worth putting in Star Wars? None. But you can make an argument for his passive. I think his passive is the most overrated tier 4 investment that I've ever heard someone give advice to, and as someone who did it, I can tell you I don't think it's worth it. Even when I did have it and use it, I don't think it happened often enough for it to matter. I heard Scientist Supreme makes Rocket viable option in Dark Dimension 2. From who? Yeah, but but then you have the problem of having of 3 tech characters. I'm sorry. If you bring in Star-Lord, Rocket, Minerva, and Scientist Supreme, congratulations on investing in 4 tech characters. I wish I was as rich as you that I could afford to do that. 2 tech characters is the absolute upper limit. Greetings, Renee. Do you know which characters are restricted in the promotions shop? What do you mean? You can only buy promotion credits for characters that you have at a certain star level. So you can only buy 6 red stars for characters that you currently have at 5. It's a dog shit shop, I'm sorry to tell you. He made a video about Dark Dimension 2. Oh, great. Do what he says, then. What are you asking me for? Captain America is better than JJ? Meh. No, JJ's fine. I use her for the hero nodes with the symbiotes to give out more energy and to clear debuffs. Like, seriously, I use JJ, Ms. Marvel, Symbiote Spider-Man, Carnage, and Venom on the City Lane in Gamma. So JJ is clearing heal blocks if they come up, and giving out energy, and Ms. Marvel is sustaining. You don't think Cap is tankier there? I think Cap is a dog shit character. Like soup to nuts. I think he's one of the most disappointing characters over the period of time. If we want to go back in time and talk about like the opening 6 months of the game, Cap's great. But due to the linear passage of time, Cap's no longer good. Not just you, just anybody. We have so many great newer characters, yeah. Yeah, Cap sucks. Sucks, man. Yeah, that shop is terrible. Besides everything in SSM, what tier 4s do you suggest for symbiotes? Carnage passive is the only one required. Carnage, if you'd put nothing in Symbiote Spider-Man and still put Carnage passives up, you're still going to be better off. Carnage passive is the only one that's required. I mean required. Not optional. DSA after this, of course. I actually recorded the DSA video, I just haven't uploaded it yet. I might upload it in the meantime. So, like I said, if I only needed to worry about 2 of these characters, Groot, Yondu, and Bruiser, we'd be done. No question. The fact that I need to worry about all 3 means that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get Yondu. Who'd be a better option mid-player game than Cap? Literally any other character. Like, Nebula. Cap is not good. Like, he is not a good character. If you want to know for a tank, Juggernaut, Drax, Sif arguably is a better tank. Who else is a better tank than Cap? That's it. Name another bio character. Drax again. Groot. Groot is a better tank. Cap's like, the problem with Cap does is he's dumb. He doesn't give energy out the correct way. He only does it random other times, and he doesn't block nearly enough until you build a team around him. He's just not great. MRG is absolutely better than Cap. Fuck, how did I forget about MRG? Damn. MRG is like one of my favorite tanks. Debated rank up Groot? No, Groot's a good character. And Baku? No, let's not say things we can't take back, bro. No, I mean, who's better than Cap? Just filter any other bio character. Oh, like just in general, characters that are better than Cap? Like Karnak? Karnak's a better character than Cap, and that hurts to say. Oh, wait. There is a worse tank than Cap, and it's Strife. Did you get SSM on the first milestone pass? On the free-to-play account? No, I got it on the second pass. Merc Ryguard. I swear I have to fiddle with PvP matchmaking in DSA. Used to get fair fights, now you get punch-ups. Yeah, you get... Because they don't pair you based on your fight. They pair you based on your ranking. So, like, it's a dumb system. Like, they're like, oh, you're in Challenger and you want to test out a team? Cool. Fight this 3,000 power team. Like, but I can't. I'm testing out a team. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're a Challenger, so you can only fight other Challengers. That seems fair. Ravager Bruiser is best tank. Ravager Bruiser is pretty fucking awful, actually. God. I'm not going to regret making the push to Star-Lord. But I think that if Star-Lord came when he was supposed to, and I got him when I was supposed to, because I had like 92 shards of Groot, I had a 5-star Yondu, I know the other characters were 5. And the reason I had 92 is because a lot of people were saying, like, you got 100 free Groot shards. I'm like, I could farm 100 extra Groot shards and still get it in time. So I was. No problem. But I think it was because I farmed that extra, and because I could take the opportunity to do it. Ravagers will get a rework before Hand does. Because that happened, Ravagers will get a rework when they add the 5th Ravager. That's it. That's the same thing with their Mercs, the same thing with AIM, the same thing with Hydra. When they add the last character, they'll increase it. So I'm not really worried. I'm a little afraid that I got a little bit more arrogant when it came to, no, I could totally push to the 6-star at the cost of IW. Because if I don't get a 6-star Star-Lord and I don't unlock IW, I'm going to be sad. Is it going to hurt me? No, but I'm going to be sad. And that's going to hurt my feelings and my heart. Not getting a 6-star Star-Lord, totally fine. Doesn't matter. Not getting a 6-star Star-Lord and not unlocking IW, rough. Like, that's going to be rough. I'm going to have to make some audibles. Thankfully, I have the options. Forget 6-star Star-Lord, then don't risk IW. What are you talking about? I can't forget 6-star Star-Lord when it's possible. Like, if I was at 50 Yondu shards today, or like within the last couple of days, I would have already stopped doing this. You know, it wouldn't have mattered. What's up, Santos? Dude, I'm like 2 cities away from you. What's up? When is Invisible Woman coming? 10 days after the end of this event. So 16 days from now, give or take. 2 weeks. What did you get in your free Mega Orbs? Not good stuff, Menti. Not good stuff. Actually, my Mega Orb... I had one good Mega Orb. My best Mega Orb was a 100 Mysterio drop, which made me get max out Mysterio. Miles is a phenomenal character. Useful in raids. Useful in... Actually, he's useful in a lot of raids. But he's also useful as an alternate option to unlock Shuri if you need to. But he's also incredibly useful as the 4th member of the symbiote team. Jersey's doing fine. Jersey's actually on a really good downswing right now. It's other states that are on the upswing. Yeah. The fact that I won't be able to farm Hela by the time Black Bolt comes back is why I'm not working on the Guardians. If I knew that I could farm Hela, just farm her. Not even the day. If I knew that I could farm Hela before Black Bolt came back, I would work on the Asgardians. But because I can, I'm not bothering with it. Yeah. Yeah, all of the states that didn't mess around on Memorial Day are doing okay. And all of the states that thought that the COVID was defeated are on an upswing. Time frame in mind for Black Bolt? 60 days after his last event. So how long ago was his previous event? 90 days, I'm sorry. So take however many days ago it was, subtract that from 90, and that's about how many days it'll be. You didn't even think about all the tech gear I'd need? Thanks for telling me before I dumped all my orange gear into Rocket. Yeah, dude, don't. So much tech gear. So much tech gear. Dude, you can use, like, there are, like, here. Let me show you guys, right? So, assuming you get Star-Lord and Minerva, and that's the only two, right? Let's look at bio, right? Good bio options. CM's a good bio option. Groot is a good bio option. Symbiote Spider-Man is a good bio option. Characters I don't even have unlocked. Yo-Yo is a good bio option. Invisible Woman is a good bio option. That's pretty much it. Like, you can make arguments for other characters, just don't. There are better options. These are good bio options. Now you want to go to Mystic, right? Mystic options. Mystic's got a great deal of options. Hela, absolutely good option. Loki, acceptable option. Thanos, not as great, but viable. Juggernaut, I used them. Good enough for me. Good enough for you. Ronan is an acceptable option because of Minerva, and that's a good line. Ghost Rider, not really sure. And then, of course, we have, like, Maw. Maw's a huge deal. Skill. Skill, right? Let's look at skill real quick. No one. Good. None. Zero. Proxima Midnight is the only skill character I would consider bringing into Dark Dimension 2. What mutant? Mutant gear, right? Let's check out mutants. What mutants would I bring into Dark Dimension 2? I would sooner cut off my dick and eat it than bring Wolverine into any game mode. Like any challenging game mode. Because if I have to do that, that means I have to put effort into Wolverine, and Wolverine is terrible. Guardian's video is better than this, roll and save. Wolverine is going to be unlocked at the star level that I need him to unlock Magneto, and that's it. I would rather, no joke, lose the ability to walk than bring Wolverine into Dark Dimension 1. Sinister 6 team offer is good? Yeah. What gives two more values? Level, tiers, or T4? Or, like, tier. It depends. There's no one answer to that question, Menti. The answer is, it's a ladder. You have to bring up something to get more value. So, a character's level matters at, like, 60, 65, 70, 71, 75. You know, like, level has points where it matters. Gear tier, 10 matters, 13 matters. Nothing in between matters. 10 matters, 13 matters. What you get for 11 and 12 is nowhere near as valuable as bringing up other characters, let alone the investment. So if you're bringing a character past 10, you better fucking believe they better be worth gear tier 13ing. That's it. Grats, Jed. Now, ability materials, your mileage may vary. If you ask me, let's use this as an example. Hey, what tier 4s would you put in Wolverine? I'd say I'd delete my account and start playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure before I put a single tier 4 in Wolverine. If you say, hey, what tier 4s would I put in Cable? I'd be like, Overload is a great tier 4 investment. His passive is a pretty good tier 4 investment. You know what I mean? Like, there's the value of that investment is dramatically wrong. Like, there's no one way to quantify that. I wish there was an answer. This game, and I do have a more than my fair share of criticisms of Fox Next, but I'll give them credit where credit is due every time. And I will tell you, Fox Next has designed a very good game. The fact that it constantly and consistently is ruined by poor release structure, bugs, bad features, poor monetization, and, like, overall poor player decision, like, poor player positive decisions, or I guess player negative decision would be the best way of saying it. Those are unrelated. The game itself is very well designed. Whoever's in charge of building the characters' kits, does a phenomenal job. And you can see that in the growth. X-Dudes can be used for Magneto, yes. Which is why my Wolverine will be exactly where he is right now, but with 1 more star every time. I don't believe I will... It'll be until I bring Phoenix... the day I unlock Phoenix, I'll bring Wolverine to Gear Tier 10. Until that point, I won't touch him. What level matters? You can't get... 60, 61, 65, 70, and 71 matter. And then, of course, 75. That's it. That's all that matters. Thoughts on this garbage company pricing out of 40 gold promotion credits? Well, I actually don't have a problem with their pricing for gold promotion credits, and here's why. Let me explain. This offer is great. This offer is great. I bought it on my main account just for the 100 yo-yo. So Tony's main account thinks that 100 yo-yo is worth $24.99. If you don't have all of the other characters at max star, this account is that much better. Yes, Cap isn't great. Yes, Quake and Hawkeye are mediocre. Quake unlocks Ebony Maw. Black Widow is getting a rework in like a month and or sorry, two months. Hawkeye is good with Ultron. You can get value out of all these characters. I didn't see your question. Please re-ask it. Tony, I got a weird question. Do you think an influx of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes could drive offer prices up? No, I don't think they're going to change their pricing structure based on that. This offer, absolutely phenomenal. Please, I cannot stress enough how 500 character shards for the event that are actually pretty decent characters for $20 is amazing. What do you think about a Healer Matrix Yo-Yo team where the ISO 8s are released? Seems fine. Yeah, this team also does immediately unlock you Iron Man. But that doesn't matter, because Iron Man doesn't matter. Nah. So here, let's talk about this offer. I'm looking to see when GOB re-asks this question. God, this light's very bright. Who should I farm after IW if I don't have access to Hell or a Loki node yet? Look to see what legendary you're closest to unlocking and work on it. The only one I would skip under all circumstances is Nick Fury. That's just my personal preference. But I would try to get Magneto if I could. Is Hulk a better tank than Captain America? Yes. Because he actually does damage. I just think the gold promotion credit offer is scummy because it's exactly enough. Some people need to get a 6 red star upgrade. Oh, I'm on the other side of it. I think that if this offer was... I think if you could buy this offer 5 times, I'd have no problem with it. I swear. If this offer was... what is that? Because it's 100, right? To 6-star a character. If you could buy this offer a total of 5 times, then sure. Like, if you're willing to spend $250 to bring a character from 5 to 6, go nuts. Like, that's fine. But I also don't think this is an offer people should be buying. Like, I don't think this offer has value. Or worth. You have to wait till the end of the stream, I think. It's no feature I have. It makes me kind of sad that I'll be using a 7-star Colossus and Phoenix. Tim unlocked Magneto with Phoenix. Supernatural and gear them to get to the Loki node? I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Although you could work on Phoenix. You don't need to work on Supernatural to get to the Loki node. There's options, but I wouldn't necessarily advise that. Who from S.H.I.E.L.D. offer would be the best team with S.H.I.E.L.D. minions? Quake and Yo-Yo? No, Quake and, actually, just Quake would be the best on the team with the S.H.I.E.L.D. minions because of the damage output. Black Widow would be useful. So you can go Medic, Trooper, Security, Medic, Trooper, Security, Quake, and Black Widow. That'd be okay. Is the $5 Advanced Basic Crystal offer worth it? ABC? What is it? God, this is a... Don't buy this. Do not buy that. Do not buy this either. That's terrible. This is like... I don't care, I have money. That's where the value is in this. If you're just like, I have money, then buy it, whatever. This isn't terrible. It's just not good. No. Oh, this is great. Buy this. This is great. This is an unlocked Deadpool for $2. Or a guaranteed 3-star Deadpool. Or a guaranteed 4-star Deadpool if you already have a 3-star. This is great. This offer's great. Buy this. This is cool. Yeah, I don't think Deadpool is that useful. But I think any offer for $1.99 for 50 character shards, like, that character has to be terrible for me not to buy it on my main account, you know? Yeah, cheap offers are good offers, man. No. I don't know. If this was $1.99, maybe $5. Whatever. $5 is $5, man. I really can't be too shitty on any offer that's under $5. I don't think of Squirrel Girl coming. I think it'd be cool. I can't wait. I'm gonna be excited. Like, all these offers are pretty mediocre. Hey, didn't I just... Oh, an Elite 4 orb. This one's the same thing. If you got money burning a hole in your pocket, go ahead. But I don't think red stars are that worth it. Now, if this was the price of the 5, obviously it'd be better. And if the 5 one was a 6 red star orb, I'd be like, oh, buy that up. That's cool. Doesn't even matter if there's a bad option. This offer is still the best offer. None of... Yeah, and everything else... Hey, look, this offer keeps showing up. Some idiots are buying it. Nah, that's not fair. I don't think you're necessarily an idiot to buy this. I think it doesn't help your case, but this offer is not great. Happy to help, Cards fan Luke. Nice. Better to use promo credits to bring miles or Ghost Rider to 7 red star? Oh, the answer to that question is neither. Neither. Hard neither. I'd rather get a different 6 red than any 7 red star card. Why do people use Ultron with aim as opposed to 2 teams? Synergy. They work together very well. But the people who use that exclusively use it for war to counter Hydra. Not Hydra. Well, they can counter Hydra. But specifically use it in war to counter Asgardians. It's not really that good outside of it. They're also, I guess, an adequate raid team. But, like... The raid team would be, like, Graviton, Scientist Supreme, Ultron, Researcher, and Security. You know? Because Ultron replaces Assaulter in single target damage. That's fine, team. You can do that. But if you have Ultron already, it doesn't matter what you do. You have Ultron. Put Ultron on whatever team you use to block to unlock Ultron. That'll be fine, too. You can only buy one offer between Mercs and S.H.I.E.L.D. Which would unlock Yo-Yo? Which would you pick? Oh, Yo-Yo is a better character than the Mercs. Like, that's... Yo-Yo is just that good a character. 3-star Yo-Yo, dope. 3-star Yo-Yo gonna do wild work for you. I would buy the Yo-Yo offer. Iceman? I haven't seen Iceman for a long time. The last time I saw a kit for Iceman was, like, October of last year. So, like, hopefully he comes out, but... Whatever. Asgardians are 200k punch up? Yeah, that's fair. Punch down against defenders. No, yeah. Sorry. Is there also enough teams now that you don't have to separate them anymore? Yeah, that's fair. Do you have any 7 reds in your main account? Nope. I'm never gonna buy one. So, like, until I pull one, I'm not gonna do it. Don't worry, I've only spent, like, a couple $1,000s on red stars before I stop buying them completely. You do a red star opening for Whale Wars to laugh when he gets a 7-star Squirrel Girl? I'll do a red star again with Casino, but I wait for him to ask me. I'm not going out of my way to do that. Casino's general followers don't like me because I speak truths that they're not ready to hear. Like, don't invest in defenders after 200k. Or stop using Ghost Rider. Or don't worry about your Ghost Rider unless he's already high red star. 200k punch up. There you go. Audio's half a second out of sync? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's better. So how is the farm on run user? I'm gonna get at least 2 of them are guaranteed to be 6-star. Yondu's gonna be a nightmare. So I don't know. I'm starting to feel less and less confident about it, but we'll see. Would you take a 3 red, 3 yellow Mr. Sinister or a 2 red, 2 yellow Yo-Yo in Dark Dimension 2? Yo-Yo all day, every day. Yo-Yo, and it wouldn't even be a conversation. That's good, Brian Gates. So there's a couple of decent offers, but nothing I would go out of my way for. Let's do some arena fights. Where am I at? Yeah, I'm not... again, I do about 2 arena fights a day. Obviously, if I was trying to push hard... Like, you saw me when I was higher. The only reason I just don't keep up with the arena fights. I don't care to. I've dropped my defenders hard when you said Star-Lord was possible, and now I'm a 6-star Star-Lord. Proud of you. Thanks, Zach. I'm happy to hear that you are being successful. Also, dude, I can't wait forever. Like, dude, this Star-Lord event's going to be so awesome. Because there's going to be a whole bunch of people that didn't start to unlock Star-Lord. Even with the extended time. And then, like, just going to be so much fun. Like, the advent of value you're going to get is huge. What is Colossus doing here? Someone just wants to watch the fastball special. I think you and Casino do great videos together, as they're both not afraid to say your views and past. Well, for the record, me and Josh have known each other for a really long time, and we're pretty good friends. Like, we work very well together because we both respect each other enough to have meaningful conversations. So in the past, when we reach out to have those conversations, the difference between the two, it's the same thing. Like, there are people who don't like Casino because of X, Y, and Z. You know, and that's fine. Like, I get it. There are people who don't like me because of X, Y, and Z, but honestly, we're both making money. He's making, like, a little bit more than me. So, like, I don't really pay attention to people criticizing me when they're not making as much money as I am doing what I'm doing. Well, so, Dylan, what you don't know is that I used to have a higher power roster than Casino for a period of time, and then he started whaling harder, and then, like, I caught up with him, and then he started whaling, and I stopped whaling. It was, like, a crazy thing, because, to me, having a maxed out character doesn't actually do anything. My arena is filled with Asgardians. Would all benefit from that in defense? What do you mean? I mean... As you can tell, it's not hard to defeat the Asgardians, so... No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would never open a Galactic Orb. Well, it's not him spent on dumb stuff. Like, I had the same rule for a long time in my stream. On Twitch, I would say... If you guys donate money, you get to tell me what to spend it. So sometimes people would donate money and make me buy dumb stuff. And I'm like, well, you paid for it, so, like, I don't care. Sometimes people would donate money and make me unlock characters or something. And I appreciate that. Like, that's cool. But I'm not going to ask people to make my roster better because I don't need to. I know how to win, you know? And if I don't know how to win, I learn. He is closer to a whale than other people. He's not an ultra whale, though, not by a long shot. Casino spends about half as much money as the top players in the game spend a month. Hella doesn't need any... Yeah, Hella doesn't require any tier 4s. They're just all really good. Arguably, maybe her passive, so Greg gets stronger, but... Oh my god. Oh, you know what I have over here now? I have a chicken cutlet parm. Not chicken parm. Specifically chicken cutlets with melted cheese on it. Like, breaded. Non-breaded. Delicious. Any tier 4s for CM? Any of them are great, but the passive is probably the most important. Ult and passive is the most important for TM in the reverse order, so passive and ult. I'm just about the same account level as you, free to play. Do you think I should invest in Ghost Rider? Got a 5 red, 4 gold? No. Why does everyone think Ghost Rider's good? Like, can someone explain to me what their Ghost Rider is doing that makes them believe that Stronger is going to make him better? I just don't understand it. You trying to unlock Black Panther on this account? I'm not really going for him right now. The argument, Dylan, is that the more money he spends, the more money he makes. If I thought for 1 second... Well, Casino and Mobile losing to a character should probably tell you more as a player about how to be better than about how good that character is. And if that's the answer, then you as a player should understand that if you have a 7-star Ghost Rider, yes. If you have a 6 or less star Ghost Rider, no. Yeah, of course it'd be better if you donated money and then I put the money in the pocket, but that's not the argument that's being made. Are you going to take Guardians to tier 10 when you have Star-Lord? Yeah, not all of them. Not all of them. Just Star-Lord, Rocket. Rocket's already almost there, actually. Yeah, Rocket, Star-Lord, Minerva, and Groot are going to be gear tier 10. Excuse me. By the way, I love the American way of saying my name. Are you Dylan? If you could, would you replace Miles with Vision in your Arena offense team? I can. I absolutely can replace Miles with Vision on my Arena offense team. So I gotta find my Vision. I could easily do that. Does that answer your question, ya boy? Mine on the hero brawlers. He does good. He's stronger. That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna show you again, ya boy. Here is my Vision, which I have. And here is my Miles. They're both 2-star. They're both 3 red star. I do not farm either. Does this answer your question as to whether or not I would replace Miles with Vision? Since I will get a 6-star Star Wars, should I do Dark Dimension 1 first? Yeah. How's stream going? How long you been Wi-Fi so far? I don't know, probably about an hour. What's the logic of Ultra Roll spending so much? Thousands hard to catch up when they don't play as much. They just have the loads to spare. Dylan, I'm going to show you something real quick. Since you're asking an honest question, I will give you an honest answer. I'm probably not going to do anything with the Power Armor team this early. I don't need to. Yeah, but I don't need to. Like, I don't need to get him to 3-star. He'll get to 3-star eventually. I haven't farmed him a day. He got this far. He'll get further. Starring up a character only matters if you need that character stronger. I don't need to spend those Blitz credits. Under normal circumstances, maybe, but like... Shit, train of thought derailed completely. Yeah, here. So I like to use this analogy for people. Patience is what keeps you from wasting money. That's it. If you're not patient, you're going to spend money. And if you're not patient and you're not spending money, you're just going to be behind. Oh, by the way, guys, super exciting moment. I cleaned my room, and I found the hat. If you guys can't see it, it is a Hero for Hire Luke Cage hat. This is my favorite hat, and I found it. So I'm super excited. Do you have a Discord? I do. It's linked somewhere over here. Look over there, and then there. I have evolved beyond the point of needing to spend money. And I still do spend money in this game. I do. I bought Negasonic and Domino. One purchase on each. I have no problem spending money in the game. No. Oh my god, it should be, Burgess, you're right. My Monday stream should definitely have this hat. That hat better be the one, your sub badge? Alright, I'm on it. Oh, that's what my sub badges should be, hats. You're right. You're right, thank you. So, sorry, we have digressed. I'm gonna ask this question. Who is the one who was asking? Dylan. Okay. Do I find it more rewarding? No, of course I don't find it more rewarding. Why would I find more rewarding slowing myself down? Again, let's be clear. I'm having more fun in my free-to-play account because my main account doesn't have anything that I can work on reliably. I have everything. so I don't worry. So I'm having fun playing the game, but rewarding? Absolutely not. I'm actually hurting myself by not spending money that I can afford to spend. Like, why would I be having this conversation about 6-starring Star-Lord when I could spend literally 30, 40 bucks and be done with it? You know what I mean? But I'm not doing that because that's not educational. That's not helping people understand how to be a free-to-play player. Don't you hate it when people call you stupid for spending money? No, I think you can spend money on certain things that are, like, dumb. But I don't think that makes you an idiot. It depends on how consistent we do. Here, I use this example, right? So, take a look at these premium orbs, right? No, that's a terrible example. Let's look at... Yeah, let's look at premium orbs. If premium orbs... I can say a purchase is stupid. But I have to know more about it, right? Like, it's if you just buy those Red Star packages, but it doesn't help you immediately get a Red Star, you spend $100 on 40 gold promotion credits because they're available. Well, that's you might have licked a window or two in your life. Like, that's not a fiscally responsible decision. But here's the line. Yeah, I know. I'm agreeing with you. I'm playing off what you said. Yeah, it's just an opinion. Look at premium orbs. The question I ask everybody, if premium orbs cost 5 cores, how many would you buy? If they were 5 cores, same everything, 5 cores, how many would you buy? That's a great offer, Bing. That offer is absolutely phenomenal. Okay. So you would say, knowing that these orbs are what they are, nothing changes. If they were 5 cores each, you would buy a ton. Is like a lot. You'd buy them more often, right? Okay. How many would you buy if they were 50 cores? As much? Less? None? It's not economics. You can't control the supply and the demand and call it economics. It's called artificial scarcity. Sorry, I heard knocking. You'd buy some more? Okay. So what you're doing is you're doing a value, or you're doing a worth assessment. You're looking at how much it costs you and what the reasonable. Now notice when it was 5, a lot of people were like, yeah, I'd buy them. 5 cores, right? For 15 character shards. That's crazy. Doesn't matter what the character is. 5 cores for 15 character shards over and over and over again. That'd be a great deal. 50 cores, a little bit less value, right? Oh, fireworks. That's what's going off outside. Thanks. But 500 is now where we have a problem, right? There's no such thing as no gear to farm or no high priority character. Doesn't exist. There's always gear to farm and there's always a character. So right now, if I have extra energy and know what I want to farm, I farm mutant gear because mutants are coming out. There's no such thing. And if that's not the case, then I'll farm bio gear. Or I'll farm gear for a different team, or I'll work on a different team. There's no such thing as never having something to do. There's always something to do in this game. So, if the argument is you'd buy him at 5, you'd buy some at 50, but you're not really buying him at 500. If that's what you're saying, the argument is about personal value. For you, the worth of this item is not worth 500 or 50 or 5 or whatever, and you can't equate other people's value at that level. You can't evade other... Like, if you would buy this at 5 cores, but not at 500, all you're saying is, I understand what's valuable to me. Someone else might buy this at 500 all the time, and be able to say in all confidence, like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter, because to them, the cost of 500 cores is less meaningful than the cost of 5 cores is to you. And that's it. So there's no truly dumb... The only dumb things you can purchase in this game are things that don't help you. Like, if you have a... Like here, if you have a 7-star character and you buy a $30 offer so you can get more Ultimus shards, that's a pretty dumb purchase. Ultimus orbs aren't that good. Exactly. If basic orbs were 1 core, how many would you buy? If they were 5, how many would you buy? You know, like... Whales don't care about price. Whales can afford it, so they do what they can. If you look at the price of something, the argument for me is always and always will be, what am I getting out of it? So, looking at the offers... It's not going to shake up the market. Trust me. Alright. Perfect example. This is 10 purchases of Deadpool in the Arena store. How many days is it going to take you to make 10 purchases? Is it going to take you 4 days? Is it going to take you 10 days? Is it going to take you 6 days? This is $1.99 for that much progress on Deadpool, but also the fact that now those cores or those credits that you would normally use for him can go elsewhere. So you're getting not only the value of the effort it would take over time, but the ability to progress on another character, which is opportunity cost. You hear fireworks as well? Yeah. That's the point. What the costs are is only relevant to what you're willing to spend. That's it. And yes, obviously... Oh yeah, no, it's growing out. Obviously, the higher the cost, it will limit the amount of people. Now, some people believe that if the price of all of the items were less, they'd make more money because more people would buy them. Well, that's inherently accurate. But over time, the amount of people that would buy something do not matter as much as the people who will spend a lot of money, or the people willing to spend a lot of money, to continue to spend a lot of money in order to keep their title of highest power. It's not the best. You're not the best if you spend the most money. As a matter of fact, I know a lot of people who spend a lot of money in this game that are terrible in this game. So, like, it has nothing to do with being the best. It's whatever your acceptability of the best is. So yes, I don't believe that if you spend $10,000 a month in this game, you're a hero. And I don't believe you're a saint if you're a complete free-to-play player in this game. I don't believe you get any reward for doing it. At all. You play the game to whatever your enjoyment level is. If that means you're spending a lot of money, or if that means you're free-to-play, that's cool. Yeah, I've already talked about the end goal of this free-to-play account. I heard you update some reduce wasted time in Blitz and get rid of Blitz bots. Interesting. I don't think they're gonna work, but I haven't read the blog yet. That's it. If you're willing to spend $500, $600, $700 on something, go for it. Now, in theory, if there are smart decisions, by the law of inverse, there has to be stupid decisions, and they're all based on your personal line. So, let's see. On my main account, it would be very stupid for me to buy these Deadpool orbs. 1, I have a maxed out Deadpool. 2, I don't need the Ultimus credits. 3, I have 120,000 Ultimus credits banked up, so like the extra doesn't matter. And at the cost of $1.99, without knowing what that credit line is worth, it might not be worth it. It might not matter. So this is a dumb decision. You could justify it all you want. People are very good at justifying their own dumb decisions, but it would be a dumb decision for me. Buying this offer is, to me, a dumb decision. I wouldn't buy this offer because there's 136 characters in the game right now. of which easily 60 of them would be terrible pulls, even if they're upgrades, which is what foolish people believe matter. What matters is red stars on the good characters, not just upgrade red stars. Like, if I pulled a 5 red star Ravager Bruiser, I don't care that one day he'll be reworked. That doesn't help me now. I want to be able to work on the things that I'm working on now, not have to do things or not be told to do things that don't help me. Would I be willing to test out Tona's aim route for new players? No. I don't waste my time, but people who are willing to waste their time are more than welcome to do so. My time is incredibly valuable. As a matter of fact, my time's worth between $65 and $75 an hour. That's my going rate of what I make between like all the stuff I do as well as my day job. So, yeah, I'm not wasting my time to do content. Like, this is good content. I enjoy this. This is helping people. I know that because every time I stream, someone says they've watched the series and they were helped. And if I've only helped 100 people with this series, that's 100 people that weren't bad. I'm not going to go and disprove. I don't ever have to prove something isn't right. That's not how proof works. I don't have to, you know, like, I'm not going to disprove that. Like, I'm not doing that. If you want to believe that Tauna's right, go have fun. But you are making the decision on your own. And that's the line. I have multiple jobs. I quit my main day job and now I work for a bank. Doing contracting. Doing inspections for contracting. I'm happy to help, Corgi. Like, I'm happy to do the help when I can. But I'm not gonna, like... Dude, if somebody came out and said, start with the mercs, I'm not gonna waste my time being like, no, that's a dumb idea. I'm gonna be like, go for it. I want the people who listen to me to have people to beat up on. If everyone's a superhero, nobody is. So, let people keep working on their defenders. Let Facebook and Reddit praise their hype, like, say whatever they want. Let people start with aim. It's not my responsibility to prevent people from tripping and falling into their own ditch. I present information. You, by all means. I don't know, Jade. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close. Yondu's gonna be the nightmare. My responsibility is to provide the information as honestly and accurately as I can. Whether you choose to believe it, whether you follow it. Why aren't you holding orange gear ups anymore? Oh, because I hit 65. Because I hit 65. So that gear is relevant to me. Because now I could start... Like, now that I'm 65 and now that I'm a stone's throw away from going into Dark Dimension, it's now incredibly important that I open those orbs so that I can... So that I can know what I need to gear tier 13 characters. I've been waiting a month. I was ready for Star-Lord at 91 days. Which is how many weeks? So week 13 I was ready for Star-Lord. Like, actually a little bit before that. 91 days in. This is week 17. I just started Marvel Strike Force. You helped me so much. I'm happy to hear that, Silvio. Also, nice name, Silvio. I have an uncle, Silvio, and 2 grandparents named Silvio. I got a lot of Silvios in my family. Going to have 6-star Star-Wars thanks to you. Which is the BKT should I take up? Just leave them all at that level and then invest as you want. Also, and I know it sounds self-promoting, but haha, you're on my stream anyway. The video I just released for Guardians, the last end of it, like the breakpoints part of it, I go into detail about what investments I think are worthwhile. So even if you don't want to watch the opening stuff, just watch that clip and it'll give you the information. I'm happy to hear that, Jack. Thank you. How much longer do you think it'll take you to get Ultron? Well, I can't even begin to get Ultron until I'm level 70. So the question we need to ask is, when am I going to hit level 70? I am a little bit over halfway on this bar to 66. And this is about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So if it's about 2 weeks for every level, it stands to reason that I might not even be level 70 before Star-Lord's next event. Dark Dimension 2 does not start until level 70, because you can't get a character gear tier 13. Oh, I can go into Dark Dimension 1. Well, I need 5 characters. I don't have it. I can enter Dark Dimension 1 when I get the rest of the characters out, but... Oh, well, that's gonna be great. How close are you, man? Dude, Silvio, it took me 90 days to unlock a 5-star Star-Lord, and I started right around the time you did, maybe a little bit later. You buying that pack means you're gonna have a great time, bro. You're gonna be able to finish those characters to 5, start hard farming, and work it out. You're gonna be great. Don't worry about 6-starring Star-Lord. I'm doing it because of the opportunity. To my knowledge, Dark Dimension... It was supposed to be Dark Dimension 3, and then they pushed it back, so they made Dark Dimension 3 more like Dark Dimension 1. And Dark Dimension 4 is going to be the release for Doom. But that's just what I have. It's my knowledge, you know? Let me do some raids in. Well, also, I would argue if you were... Okay, say you were being carried by an alliance. What's the best team to start with? Assuming you were getting a shit ton of supplies. I don't know what's going to be Dark Dimension 4, but I think it's going to be more characters. I don't think they're going to do a higher gear tier. I think it's going to be more characters. Well, you have to be level 65 to enter Dark Dimension 1. Yeah, it's also a waste of... Like, that's funny, but that's a waste of my time. I'm not doing that. I actually assumed Dark Dimension 4 would have been announced now. Like, I'm shocked we haven't heard about Dark Dimension 4 yet. My war defense lineup on my free-to-play account? I don't have war defense teams. Why would I have war defense teams? I place, like, individual characters in the thing. Like, anytime I have a 5k character, I just put him on defense. But I don't... Like, placing war defenses when you're under 1 million TCP is just asking to lose. What do you think of new PvP mode? Balanced one, best thing Foxnex has ever done to the game. Literally best thing they've ever done. Best thing they've ever done. Hey, Kay. Star-Lord into Sinister 6 for the 2 legendaries, and then use whatever your roster leads you to do. You can get Magneto, you can work on Asgard. Depends on where you are at the time. The whole point is you're rushing to get Ultron as fast as possible, so 90% of the content in the game is trivialized. So what else you do? Doesn't matter. Look at your roster. Sometimes you might open a Mega Orb and pull like 100 Sabretooth shards. And you're like, oh, cool, I'm going to work on so-and-so. Like, it'll be fine. Yondu and the nerds, let's go. Sinister 6 gets you both Shuri and IW. I think there's someone at Foxnex who creams every time you say that. I say what? Well, I just talk to the people at Foxnex. People get so funny. 2 different people from Foxnex messaged me, and they're like, why are you shit-talking again? I'm like, what? And they're like, people are complaining about you shit-talking. I'm like, well, people always complain about me shit-talking. What do you want? And I asked them the most important question, how much money they spend in the game? And the answer is always, ha ha ha. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. Am I going to play The Last of Us 2? Yeah, but not immediately. I'm not rushing it. Oh, my PS4 controller. Do you want to see my PS4 controller? Oh, sorry. It's broken. I broke my PS4 controller, so I have to order another one. I actually cannot answer that question, Dylan. People don't go to support to complain about me. I did buy one. I bought one directly from Sony, and I paid the asshole tax. So I got the gold one. So I paid extra. Order a PS4. I did. No, it's already done. $64.99. Free shipping. Direct from Sony. Why? I don't want you guys to send me a PS4 controller. No, I legitimately can't answer that question. I cannot answer whether or not I'm in the you asked me if I'm in the ISO 8 test server. I cannot answer that question. There's a different question you can ask that I can't answer. Is Tona the official envoy for ISO 8s? I just saw a video of him featuring them. I don't think Tona's the official envoy of anything, but go watch him. I was at Walmart today, and they had 3 controllers in stock here. What do you think of ISO 8s? I'm very impressed by them. I never said I signed an NDA. I was reading the chat and text in chat. I'm saying I'm not allowed to discuss whether I have access to that or not. But there is a question you can ask that I can't answer. And I'm waiting to see if you guys figure it out. Am I under NDA? I can't answer that question. Can't answer that question. Have I had hands-on experience with ISO 8s? Yes, but that's from unrelated stuff. That was a while ago I had that. Do you have any current knowledge of the changes from ISO 8 from last time? Yes, I do. It's a great question. Who is your daddy and what does he do? I'm waiting, because I know you're kind of good at thinking logically. Did I apply? No. I'm 60 shards away from Mantis. I did pull Mysterio out of Megorb. To be fair, even if you said you were in the test server, you could say anything. That's fair. What pen color did you use to sign the NDA? I didn't sign an NDA with a pen. Are my nipples green? Yes. Do you stream DSA content? I'm going straight to DSA after this. Probably another 20 minutes of this stream, and then I'll move on over. On Twitch. I brought the shield office. Where does she fit in if you don't have Black Bull yet? Literally anywhere you want. She's like one of the best protectors in the game. No. What is new about the ISO 8s and are the changes and improvement? Yes. What's new? They changed the design, the core design of ISO 8s, and they changed them so that ISO 8s are based on a specific type of tag that when you place on a character, that character becomes that type of character. So they're adding an entire new system to the game. Think of it like an additional gear system. Looks really fun. That's stuff I can talk about, because that's stuff I've said before. I'm very excited. My biggest complaint about ISO 8s will and always will be how they monetize it. But again, what you asked me is a question of, do I have access to the server? I can't answer that question. Actually, you didn't ask me that question. No, you did. You asked me if I have access to the test server, which is unrelated. Expensive and time-consuming? Not more so. Not as much as you think it might be. Do you not play the Division? No, I don't. Do I not have access to the server? I cannot log into the test server. That can answer your question. The campaigns, you want to know more about the campaigns? Go to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and look at their mod campaigns. And now you have all the information you need. I think it might be now, Tim. That's a great question. I think ISO 8 roles might play a bigger part in design of the game going forward. Do you think that ISO 8s will help the game? ISO 8s will help the game? Absolutely. They're a new gear. Anything that makes your character stronger can potentially help the game. Again, I don't know how they're going to monetize it. That's the only thing that can hurt the game. If ISO 8s are whale bait, then the game's going to be hurt by it. It's going to be walk away. Have I watched someone else play the test server? That's a great question, Hidden Raptor. Yes, I have. Hidden Rapture is asking the good questions. Are your ISO 8s similar to relics? No, they're similar to mods. Without speed. Did you like mods in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? No. Do I still play it? Yes. But I was always free to play, so it didn't matter. Definitely going to be the big question. Bally's Video ISO8's campaign is supposed to be very easy. Yes, but you're gonna get your own energy. It's gonna drop ISO8 materials that you use to invest in them and work on them, and it's also gonna drop actual ISO8s. Wanting a U6 if you want first crack? Sure, I'll go in. Does your roommate have access to the test server? No. If developers release power increase, it's because they are looking at making new, harder content. That's not true. Foxnex is not a developer. It's 3 shitty developers in a trench coat. Foxnex is releasing ISO8s as their next monetization line. That's it. The problem is no one was going to buy ISO8s while Red Stars existed in the form they did. Because ISO8s are such a minuscule improvement that no one would buy them. Like, you'll just, whatever. Still better to buy Red Stars. Now, they reworked Red Stars so that more players have more access to them, and therefore they're going to be a more reliable game system. And the mobile games you wailed out besides MSF? Well, I just backcharged a shit ton of money from DSA, so I wail out on any game I play that's worth spending money on. I spent like $150 on Ooh La La and played it for like 4 days, and then I just stopped. Will ISO8s or Red Stars make them more money? Don't know. ISO8s, if they do ISO8s right, ISO8s could be the best thing that's ever happened to this game. Conversely, there's a lot of steps they can take to make ISO8s kill the game. We'll find out. Flash wins. Yeah, Flash, and it's not even a conversation. Like, I don't even think Quicksilver is faster than North Star. Foxnex making bad decisions. It's kind of their company. Actually, their motto is officially "Get fucked, Commander." But they are not well known for their savvy game decisions. They're well known for being able to milk whales. What do you think about Disney Heroes? DC game. Ever do a game? They did. It's terrible. It's called DC Legends. Check it out. Santa or Krampus? Santa. He's immortal. And he also has Time Lord technology. CG is so much worse. Quit the game this week. CG is a worse company than... CG is worse than Marvel Strike Force. CG is worse than Foxnex. That I could say. I mean that. Like, CG is absolutely worse. But again, is full-blown AIDS worse than herpes? And if it is, does that mean you would prefer herpes? Like, something doesn't become good because other things are worse. They only become good. Iceman versus Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze. Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze. I have no idea, Clubbing. I'm close, though. Alright, would you rather be shot in the foot or kicked in the dick? You're making an argument from something stupid, Themis. CG is terrible. Foxnex is bad. Being better than something terrible doesn't make you good, it just makes you less terrible. You have to do good things to be good. I can love the game and hate the company. Not answering that question. Not answering that question. And DSA has pretty much... Like, I'm still playing the game. I'm still making content for the game. I'm still enjoying playing the game. But they ain't getting a single pent out of me forever. Like, I swear, someone's just rocket firing. No, you're 100%, Luke. When you stop enjoying a game, there's no reason to play it. Yeah, I'm not answering that question at all. You hear that too? These are sound isolation headphones, and I just keep hearing it. Which is worse to bring up on YouTube, religion or politics? Politics. I would rather, well, so my minor was in world religions, so I actually can have really long and drawn out conversations about many different religions. I won't do it on stream, that's boring, but like, I can absolutely do that without worrying. Alright, we're done here. We're not gonna lose these guys. Oh, it'll handicap your progress greatly. Not getting Star-Lord on his first pass. How many days have you been playing, Woody? Not getting Star-Lord is kind of the entire reason to invest in these characters. I'm gonna go outside and stab somebody. Give me a sec. If you see about an Italian Twitch streamer that got arrested, it's gonna be me for stabbing someone setting off fireworks in my backyard. Tony, one character that I really want other than Star-Lord is Symbiote Spider-Man. Just imagine they made a Symbiote Spider-Man calendar. Oh, yeah, no, they're not going to do that. That's silly. You are not even Italian? What? I have a bachelor's degree, and then I have a focus. My minor was religion. As for people who don't know, Tony's a big stream coming up on Monday. Oh, yeah, so just to let you guys know, I'm going to wrap this up. There's not much I'm going to do. But I do want to tell you guys, Monday, Twitch. Sponsored stream, Raid Shadow Legends. Literally, if you want to support me without giving me any money, show up for this stream, play the game for 20 minutes. And it's a link. There's a link you'll get. Doesn't matter if you have an account already. None of that matters. Super easy. Who's thicker, CM or Kingpin? Kingpin. What's your opinion of the fact that not answering that question. Monday. Whenever I'm live. So, Monday, it'll be like probably around like 11 p.m. Eastern time. But yeah, all my names are a lie. I don't know if you answered this, but how high would you build Rocket and Groot power-wise? I wouldn't. I would build them exact. I'm gonna make this a soundbite so I can click it. I would build every character until they can do the thing I need them to do. And then I would stop. Every time. Oh, I've said multiple different names. I'm not giving you my actual name. What are you, crazy? A little bit later than this. It's 9:30 my time. My mom was born in Italy. I was born in America. And why do Americans group themselves based on their country, their grandparents, and because it's all about culture and heritage. Seems fine, Jad. 9:30, 9:40. Are you skipping Dark Dimension 1? If I can't make the 6-star, I will, but I'm close. If I get a 4-star Star Wars, thanks for your advice. You can't get a 4-star Star Wars, Jake. Sorry. Star Wars has to be 5. Did you say pizza? When will you start increasing different team comps to 50k? After I get the Sinister 6 to 5-star. How close are you to 6-star Star Wars? Yondu's the problem. Groot and Ravager Bruiser I will absolutely have at 6-star. I don't know if I can get the 90 shards I need for Yondu. Sinister 6, nightmarish, dude. Especially if I don't get lucky with these guys. My thoughts on Arnold T101's ban is CG is a dogshit company. They didn't ban him because he broke the rules. They banned him because he says shit about them. And how do I feel about the new Luke Skywalker? I have no opinion on it. Nice, you boy. What's your favorite religion? Zoroastrianism. Shocker is such a bad farm. Black Bolt by December. August. If you couldn't get IW this past, who are you taking Dark Dimension 2? Juggernaut, maybe? I'm not really worried about IW. I want IW, but if I can get a 6-star Star Lord, I won't care. Yeah. So, I have 6 days. We're gonna unlock Star-Lord right now. Like on Monday, live on my Twitch stream. We're gonna unlock Star-Lord. So we're gonna have him. After Star-Lord Monday, I will have until Wednesday to finish these characters. In the next day or two, we're gonna have a double drop for these characters. Now, because of my time zone, I actually get 2 days of double drops. I get before reset and after reset. So I'm gonna do my best. Yeah, no, they didn't ban him because he broke TOS. They banned him because he shitstalks them. And he could just, and they didn't even ban his main account. They banned the account that he got for free. Like, fine, they did it, but like, all you did was make the guy more popular. That's all you did. Who are you using Dark Dimension 2 if you get a 6-star Star Lord instead of IW? I don't know. I don't. Probably Juggernaut. Possibly. I don't know. Well, because I'm an Italian. Like, you don't have to be an Italian patriot to be an Italian. You don't have to, like that's silly. You don't lose what your your biological heritage is because you were born in a different place or you live in a different place. The nationality, I am an American. My ethnicity, I am an Italian. Meh. How do you have so many red stars? What do you mean? I spent a ton of money. Are you going to Twitch? I'm going to Twitch as soon as I finish this wrap-up. I'm going to take a little bit of a break and go live. Probably a little bit earlier than usual. Can I get 60 Mantis Shards before Starwood event ends with the event without coming out of pocket? You have to get 10 shards a day starting right now, Larry. Can you reliably get 10 shards of Mantis a day starting right now? If the answer to that question is yes, you'll be fine. Can you speak Italian? Not well. But, like, I can understand Italian. Like, my grandparents exclusively spoke Italian, and my mom only spoke Italian to my grandparents. So I, like, picked up a lot. But, like... Hello or goodbye? What do you mean, doing? My ethnicity is not Italian-American. It's not American. It's not Italian-American. That's not what ethnicity means. I'm well aware of what the difference of culture is because I've been to visit my other family in Italy multiple times. I mean, people want to be wrong on my stream, that's fine. They're more than welcome to, you know that. No, it's fine. No, just, no, come on. Come on into New Jersey and then tell me I'm not Italian. It's fine. Like, go ahead. No, just stop in. Find me. I'm in New Jersey. I swear to God, you'll see me if you come in New Jersey. Part of Italy am I from? I'm not from Italy. I was born in New Jersey. Do you mean my family? Yeah, but then are you from Northern Ireland or Southern Ireland? Are you from Ireland or Northern Ireland? You know what I mean? Like... I'm closer to Napolitan. I'm closer to northern Italy than anything else. So, my grandfather's parents were from, I want to say Sangiovese, but I think that's wrong. And my father's grandparents were like middle Italy. That I don't remember. I didn't have much of a relationship with them. How many shows do you think the average player can expect to earn from Negasonic Blitz event? Well, since Negasonic is not a... Oh, you mean the milestone for Negasonic? Maybe unlock? Maybe? If you care about the Blitz event, you just stay in Tier 1. You use all your teams, and then you lose. You stay up to Tier 1 to 4. Yeah, I'm wrapping it up now. Well, that's not the right way to type that, Zach. But we're just going to kind of go over. So, Monday on Twitch, you're going to see me do the unlock for Star-Lord, right? Then you're going to see a little bit more... No, none of those orbs are worth the cores. So we're going to try our best. By Wednesday, we'll know how close I am. I imagine I'll probably have Groot and Bruiser done, but I'm going to need a little bit of luck on Yondu. 6-star Star-Lord guaranteed? Not even. If Yondu was the same as Groot and Ravager Bruiser, I would guarantee you I would have it. That's it. Other than that, there's not much else. Like, you notice, like, my roster is just kind of stabilizing, right? I'm not going up or down. I'm holding the same numbers every day. I'm progressing where I can, and we're moving on. WRAPPING, rapping. Like, it's a rap. Have fun. What are you going to do for the X2 event? 50 and 100 nodes refreshes? I'm going to refresh the nodes for Groot and Ravager Bruiser 3 times, and Yondu 3 times. Hopefully that will get me enough that I can then just do Yondu on the next day. Or the reset. Yeah. I'm just messing with you, Diego. And Zach. I'm messing with you guys. It's fine. We love you. Other than that, I don't have much else. So if you do want to hang out more, head on over to Twitch. I'll be on in about like a half an hour. You'll get a notification if you don't follow me. If you don't follow me right now, you should. And that's your fault. But you can see more of the series and more of the YouTube videos I put out for team reviews on my YouTube. My Twitch is available somewhere around here, as well as my Discord. Jump on in. Pretty active community. You guys seem to be pretty okay. Yeah. What's the next team? We discussed it. The next team is the Power Armor team now. Now that I don't like to make teams on characters I don't have unlocked, so I wouldn't do Power Armor until I had Ironheart. And I wasn't going to buy it, Ironheart, to make a video that's not going to make me as much money as Ironheart. You know, like, so I just was like, whatever. But I knew I was going to get her for free, so it didn't matter. And this event, I'm at like 11 million points, I think, so we'll be fine. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Ooh, someone's following. Have a good night. Have a great day, and if I don't see you... Oh, one other thing. Saturday, I have an extended Blitz review, so if you want to see how I do Blitz reviews and help people not suck at Blitz, you're welcome to. It's going to be on Twitch. I don't have a time, so you're just going to have to follow me and get a notification. But then after that, I'm going to probably play another game. It might be Path of Exile, and it might be Runeterra. I haven't decided what's going to be more fun. Watching me die in Path of Exile, or watching me suck in Runeterra. So that's up to you. Streaming next Friday? Every Friday. One other thing. My normal Friday stream might be slightly disrupted because I'm on a travel. Oh, people dislike me all the time. People dislike me a lot of times because I say things that they're but... Oh, I have a meme for you guys. Come on over to my Discord and I'll send it to you. Anyway, have a good night. Have a great day. Upset one person? If I only got one person to dislike me, that's the worst. I need more. I need about 50 people disliking my video. Because that means that's 50 more people that are making my video get boosted when people look for Marvel Strike Force. I need that. I mean, I prefer likes. If that's the case, please, if you're going to click either, click like. But if you're mad at me, I'm really happy that you click dislike and make my videos more popular. You guys, the people who hate me, have been helping me so much too. Everyone's been helping. It's been great. YouTube algorithm for the win. Dislike it all. Engagement is engagement. You cannot hurt me with your words. You're making me money with your hatred. Take